Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol APT. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Did this analysis several times last week, so that is where the green line here is coming from. And that's also where the first key update needs to be made. And the update here revolves around the idea of, all right, well, what direction, because it's not really an update, it's more of an adjustment, but what direction does this adjustment need to be made? And now that we have more data after today, the level of support now that really stands out. So I'm going to adjust this level down here to the $13.50 mark. So notice that the level was adjusted downwards. Does that mean that it's the end of the road and that this chart is going back down to $5? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that from what would be more preferable from the bullish, from the long side of things, you want to see levels of support being adjusted higher, not downward. So again, really just to reiterate, just because it was adjusted downwards doesn't mean that this is the chart's destroyed and it's the end of the road. But yeah, you would definitely, in the perfect world of being a long and bullish, you want to see those levels being adjusted higher. But 1350, definitely a very important level. And I'm not saying this will occur, but why is that level important? Well, if the price were to come down here and then break down and continue on down, at that point, what would you have? Well, from a very literal perspective, you would begin to have the price go right back to where it was before this big old monster movement here happened. And not to insult your intelligence, but price movements that drift back to where they all started, not exactly a sign of true power, true strength, or anything like that. On the flip side, if the price can do what it did today, meaning come down here and bounce off like it did, so if it can come down here, behave in that manner, then start to work its way back upwards, well, at least at that point, from the grand scheme of things, you would still have a set of lows there. You'd have those lows down there, and if you envision those as stair steps, you still have stair steps progressing in the upwards direction. But again, this level here, very, very important, because it's very literally kind of that line in the sand where it's telling you, is the price still overall making progress, or is the price really now starting to drift back to where it all began, which, like I said, is not what you want to see. Good news is the week is young, still 4 days left, so let's see how this one continues to play out. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.